What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. I'm over here doing some studying in Second Chronicle, breaking it down. And you got, nowadays I'm going from the new to the old. First, Happy New Year's. Happy 2024. 2024, you should be wanting more. 2024, you should be doing more. And that's what it's about. And when I think about it, this year I'm doing word study. Because he told, Paul was telling Timothy, study to show yourself approved unto God, a workman need not. Whenever you hear people telling somebody in the Bible to do something towards God, that may be God inspiring them, but that's that person that's giving that word of instruction to that person. And it's still inspired by God. And what I love about Second Chronicle, you should check it out, especially in Second Chronicle 31, it really breaks down tithing. And a lot of churches and a lot of pastors and a lot of Christians don't understand about tithing. I thank God as a disciple that I learned what tithing is, and I thank God me and my wife tithe. Because tithing is not just a tenth off what you make. A tithe is a tenth off your life. You study to show yourself approved unto God, a workman. A workman need not to be ashamed. Right? That means the food in your house, a tenth. The clothes you put on, a tenth. Your time, a tenth. If we had more children of God mentoring, more children of God standing out doing safe pastures workers we should be walking to them, giving them offerings. They the ones should get offerings. Because see, back in the days, the tithe, let me tell you this. The phrase all of Israel and all the children, it referred to the entire nation, north and south, Israel and Judea. Now watch this. The long interrupted Judea official worship in time of exile brought chaos to their religious life. They abandoned the system of priestly and Levitical division, just as David had originally organized them to do. That is what's going on now. A lot of people is doing the things the way they want to do. Because, see, in 31:4, the law stated clearly that the people were to contribute support by their tithes and offerings so the work of the temple could go on. The work of any church supposed to go on Monday through Saturday, and we supposed to gather Sunday to give God all the glory, all the praise for all the work we done. And see what God wants, everybody giving a tenth. How about this? How about if God can get a tenth of the youth in Inglewood, a tenth of the youth in Rosen, a tenth of the in Woodlawn? That's what God talking about. He told us specific stuff. Train up a child in the way they shall go. Be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your word. Don't get weary in well doing. Study to show yourself approved. All scriptures are given for inspiration. That's what God told us to do, and that's what we should be out here doing. He say when we go through something, rejoice. And then he say, again, I say rejoice. He say with prayer, with thanksgiving and supplication is the way that we should be entering him. He say we don't mourn like those who mourn. So us as being kingdom, he say, my kingdom come, my will be done. That means that anywhere you see it shouldn't be no lack, especially in the city of Chicago. I put a video up of Martin Luther King. That is really why he was assassinated. Martin Luther King started saying it's time for us to move into prospering. It's time for us to go and not only get our 40 acres in the mule, but for us to utilize the 40 acres and utilize the mule. So that's what it's about. It's about economical empowerment. God said, I give you exceeding abundantly above all you ask or think. He said, I meet your needs. Your storehouse shall overflow. And so that's why now I'm finna be teaching more. Me and my wife finna be teaching more. Because like we said, we going on 6,710 days of faithfully being married. I thank God every microsecond, every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year. Every year for Miss Karen Johnson. So our children are trained up, our grandchildren trained up. I'm finna do a Sunday school class with my family. Anybody that want to, you are invited to really start teaching them how they are kingdom children, how there are over 2,300 scriptures in the Bible about prosperity, how prosperity is a spiritual word, how doing business is spiritually. 2 or 3 are gathered in my son Jesus' name. Whatever we ask for, God shall give it to us. That's what it's about. Ownership. That's what he say. God bless the child that got his own. So I can go on and on, but let me break it down to you. The word for today is sparkle. I met people throughout my life who have felt simply magical. I have. They could make even the most mundane tasks feel fun, brought energy and life wherever they went, and lit up every room they entered. That right there is what my yoga teachers do, all three of them. I mean, they lights up a room. Throughout their authenticity and appetite for life, they sparkle. My wife, my children, especially my granddaughters, they light up a room. Today, I take my cue from those special folks and sparkle in my own unique way. Now, this is what I'm on this year, y'all. If I have shrunk from life, I now muster the courage to step boldly into it. If I have hesitated to share my gift, which I have, I now trust those gifts and share them generously. If I have felt I didn't belong, I now see myself as a child of God, deserving every good thing. As I fully and confidently live from my divine identity, I take my place in the world and sparkle with the light of God. As I said, in every good works that he undertook, he did with all his heart, and he prospered. Know the truth, speak the truth, be the truth. Have a quiet for life. I'm out of here.